Every success story you've ever heard started at the same place, zero. Zero money, zero connection, zero clue what they were doing. And I know that because that's exactly where I started. No inheritance, no investor, no silver spoon, just an idea and the willingness to look stupid while I figured it out. And today I'm giving you the 4 rules that took me from absolutely nothing to building real wealth. And the rule number 2 is the one most people get completely backwards. And before we get into the rules, I need to address something first. Whenever I talk about building from nothing, I always get comments saying, easy for you to say, or you must have had help. And I get it, I genuinely do. But here is what that comment is actually about. It's not about me, it's about fear. The fear that even if you try, it won't work for you. So your brain protects you by finding reasons why other people's success doesn't count, why it doesn't apply, why you're different. But here's what's actually true. In every country, every background, every starting point, there are people who've built something extraordinary from nothing, which means it is possible. The only real question is whether you are going to be one of them. So here are the 4 rules. Let's go. Rule number 1, if you don't do it, someone else will. Whatever idea is sitting in your head right now, a business, a YouTube channel, perhaps a product, a course, a book, I promise you, someone else has the exact same idea and one of them is already working on it right now while you are watching this. You've probably experienced this already a few times. You think of something brilliant and you sit on it for a few months and then you see someone else launch the exact thing. It feels like a gut punch, doesn't it? Like they stole it from you, but they didn't. You just didn't move. And here's what I know for certain. Ideas without action are completely worthless. The idea itself isn't special. The execution is special. The person who wins isn't always the smartest or the most talented. It's the one who started first. And here is something I think about specifically because we're in our 40s. We don't have the luxury of thinking, I'll do it eventually. We've already burned the eventually years. Every year you wait is not a neutral decision. It's a choice to let someone else take your place. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it because once I understood this, it lit a fire under me that nothing else had. So whatever you're sitting on, the clock is running. Not against you. It's just running. And the second rule, this is the one that absolutely destroyed me when I finally understood what I'd been getting wrong. This might be the single most important thing you take from this entire video. When you have an idea, start first, learn as you go. And here's what most people do instead, and I did this for years. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel, so you spent weeks researching cameras, microphones, editing software, thumbnail styles, how the algorithm works, what niche is most profitable, and before you know it, 3 months have gone by and you haven't uploaded a single video. The research became the procrastination. It feels productive, you're learning, but you're actually just building a longer and longer to-do list that becomes so overwhelming, it becomes a reason never to start. I call it the research spiral. It's seductive because it looks like progress. It feels like forward motion, but it's not. It's sophisticated avoidance dressed up as procrastination and preparation. The people who actually succeed, they press record button on day 1 with a terrible camera, terrible lighting and zero idea what they're doing. They launch the product before they are ready. They send this email before they perfected the pitch. And here's the thing, they learn faster in 1 week of doing than most people learn in 6 months of watching, reading and planning. Starting a business is not a theory exercise, it's an action exercise. You learn what works by doing, you find your voice by talking, you find your audience by showing up. So here is your challenge from me. Whatever your idea is, give yourself 48 hours to take the first real step, not the research step, not the planning step, the doing step. Open the account, record the first video, write the first post, because imperfect action beats perfect inaction every single time. Quick pause, if any of this is landing for you, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps more people like you find this content. And if you're on the journey towards financial independence, and you want more of this, then subscribe, because we go deep on this every single week. Rule number 3 is the one that tends to hit people hardest. This is the one that people don't want to hear but genuinely need to. And this rule is going to sting a little. But I promise you, this is the refrain that changes everything. And here's the truth nobody tells you about failure. It's temporary. You fail, you learn, you adjust. It stings for a bit, but then you move forward. And sometimes the most useful information you ever get is a failure that shows you exactly what not to do. But not trying, that stays with you. That's the what if that follows you into your 50s, into your 60s, lying awake at 2 a.m. and wondering, what have I been? I've spoken to many women in their 60s who carry this. Not regret about things they tried and failed at, but regret about the things they never even attempted. Jeff Bezos has a framework called the regret minimization test. He asks, when I'm 80, looking back at my life, will I regret not doing this? For almost everything in business and life, the answer is yes. The risk of inaction is almost always higher than the risk of trying and failing. I'd rather try something and fall flat on my face than spend the rest of my life wondering, because at least failure teaches you something. Regret just eats you alive, slowly, quietly, and without mercy. And here's the practical reality. The cost of starting most businesses today is almost always zero. You can start a YouTube channel with your phone. You can sell digital products with a free website. You can build a personal brand for literally nothing. The barrier to entry has never been lower in human history, which means the only real barrier left is the decision to start. And rule number 4, this is the cheat code, the one that makes everything accelerate faster than anything else I know. The last rule is uncomfortable, but it is the single biggest accelerant I've ever found. And here it is. If you're the smartest person in every room you walk into, you are in the wrong rooms. The fastest way to grow is to surround yourself with people who are already where you want to be. People who've built what you're trying to build, who think the way you trying to think. It's humbling, it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it makes you feel like you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. That's good. That discomfort is the feeling of growth. I call this borrowed belief. When you don't yet believe in what's possible for yourself, you borrow it from people who've already done it. You see proof that's real, that it's possible, that someone who started exactly where you are got exactly where you want to go. And slowly, the impossible starts to feel inevitable. When I started out, I had zero experience. I asked questions that probably sounded ridiculous to everyone around me, but I watched people who were miles ahead of me and studied obsessively what they were doing differently. Not to copy them, but to understand the mindset behind the decisions. And slowly those stupid questions turned into real understanding, and that understanding turned into results. And here's the beautiful things about being in your 40s. You actually bring more to those rooms than you think. You have life experience, you have perspective, you have resilience that a 25-year-old something just doesn't have yet. You're not starting late. You're starting with assets a younger version of you never had. Find mentors, join communities, get in rooms online and offline where you are the least experienced person there. That's not a weakness, that's a strategy. So those are the 4 rules. Act before someone else does. Start before you're ready. Accept that not trying hurts more than failing, and put yourself in the rooms where you are learning constantly. None of these are complicated, but the gap between knowing them and leaving them, well, that's where everything changes. And if you're sitting on an idea, your 48-hour clock starts now. Take one real step before this time is out. Not a planning step, a doing step. And I'll see you next in this video right here.